Alright, good morning everybody. It's your boy Akeem. Welcome to today's second blog. Here to give you another preview for the 2015 college football season. For this blog, I'm here to quickly talk about the BYU Cougars. Now last year they went 8-5 overall, and this is the 11th season under head coach Bronco Mendenhall. I must say he's been doing a great job as a head coach, and he's actually trying to get this team to a college football playoff at the end of this season, and they do have a pretty tough schedule. If they go with no more than one loss this season, they can possibly make it to the playoff at the end of the year. Now, I'm also going to start off with their quarterback, Taysom Hill. Now, he has suffered his third season-ending injury during his career as a Cougar. Hopefully, this year he would definitely reach his team to a playoff. Now, the Bronco Mendenhall mentioned during the offseason that Hill is going to get less plays in running the football, so he's going to depend more on throwing the football, and he has shown some capability that he can throw the football. Now, his replacement in Christian Stewart last season, he passed for 2,621 yards, passing 25 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, which is great numbers for the backup. And I think that Hill can do the same thing to at least replicate those numbers this year, and he's still going to be effective in running the football. But like I said, he's not going to run the football as much. Now, this offense averaged 37 points per game, and the leading receiver for this team is Mitch Mathers, who's returning with 922 yards receiving and 9 touchdowns receptions. Now, defensively, they averaged allowing 27 points per game, and their top player is Bronson Kafusi, who had led the team with 7 sacks last season to go along with 44 tackles for this independent team. Now, as far as their top recruits entering during the offseason, starting with a defensive end, the number 22 defensive end, according to ESPN, and Micah Tofu out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Next up at offensive tackle, 6'7", 301 pounds, Kiefer Longston out of San Ramona, California. And lastly, they picked up a running back from Las Vegas, Nevada, and Elias Miller, who's a decent player, 6'1", 195 pounds. Now, this year they have a much tougher schedule than what they had last season, and I think with the return of Hill, it's going to be very questionable to see how this offense runs, because they really they depend more on Hill to run the football as opposed to passing the football. In my opinion, he needs to be more of an athlete, but this year it's going to be more of him being as a passer, so it's going to be very interesting to see how things turns out. Now, I believe that they're going to get at least 8 wins, but I'm going to have to call out a 9-3 season for the Cougars, not making it into a playoff, but with a 9-win season. I think that's a great, and they have an opportunity to get 10 wins in their bowl matchup. Now, the next time to catch you guys will be in just a couple of seconds. I have one more blog to give you. Thank you for watching this blog on your man Kingdom Call. Be easy.